Welcome back, everybody. We're back in Outbound. As you can see, we're still in the canyon. I think today we're going to get a good look at the mountains, see what else we can find, get that next level of pickaxe so we can get some more of that rose quartz,
Ready to roll.
find out what the world is going to bring us. So, we're going to head out here. Oof. I was looking through a little bit. We're still missing one painting from the canyons here. I'm willing to bet it's at the research station, but I don't know it for a fact. We have recipes, downloads, blueprints of various kinds available in each area. I don't know that they've actually gotten to the point of having what you would call an end late game goal for the whole thing yet. But if nothing else, we can start getting some resources together to finish the research station, get that last dome unlocked, find out what's going on in there. I don't know why I'm just such a loot goblin. I want to get this cotton. Hopefully y'all are having a good day today. I'm having a pretty good day. Feeling a little better than I was. Headache finally went down. And of course, and it's all the way back up there. Well, you know what I'm going to do, so let's go see what blueprint is available. And enjoy the nice drive out there. Stop and get this amber rock real quick.
This could be useful.
I mean, you'd think so, but I keep talking to this guy like he can hear me. Sorry. Trying to decide what... I don't know that we're getting close to the end of this game, but we've been doing it for a while, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm trying to think of what the next game should be. I'm sure we'll come up with something. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be the drawbridge again. I need to sit down and, like I don't want to do public math, but I do need to sit down and figure out exactly how much of what I need to do to get the final few upgrades for our van, the better battery. I don't think we can do I don't know where Chrome is. I'm assuming that's in the mountains. And I know Chrome is some of what's needed. For the weight upgrade. Sorry, I don't mean to just stop talking. I can only process so much at once. I'm getting better, I promise. I do want to get the dog the last upgrades that he's available, the last training that he has available. And we need to make some more parts for the battery. Because we've got 2 power cells, we need 2 more. Let's see what we've got. We've got those 2. We need 4 of the battery parts. Still need more bolts. Always more bolts. How many bolts do we need to make 4 more battery parts? Well, apparently more than we have. And I think that's all this. Now, that's all the scrap metal we have. So we'll pound those out real quick.
Time to hit the road.
And in the meantime, we try to get out to that signal tower. We'll keep wanting to call it everything but what it's called. Last time I was having some trouble with the controller. Hopefully this time doesn't do it again. I do need more hyperthread.
Some more supplies for crafting.
Right. I know it's the joke I keep going with, but man, I couldn't run that far anyway, so it's not like I can give him a hard time about it. I don't think we have any water. We got 6 water. So that's what I get for thinking. No, I don't want to use that. We'll have a coconut smoothie. I got out, duh, in order to get this hyperthread or hyperfiber, and then just got right back in because I got distracted with a smoothie. How terrible is it? It's been almost a whole day in game, and I made it 8 feet. I'd pick up 53 things. Oh my goodness.
Time to drop off some stuff.
I really appreciate that this is a count-based inventory and not a weight-based inventory. Although, I mean, I'm more grateful than anything that it's not reality-based inventory of, no, these are the number of things you could probably really carry. I don't even want to think about how hard life would be if I had to carry everything I actually needed with me or near me. Okay, it's that tower. Well, we will tackle this for serious in the morning. How did it only make 2 bolts in all that time? And we still don't have enough bolts. What are we missing? Missing a little bit of hyperthread. And sleep. And since we're right here, we can go get some more salt. A beeswax.
Perfect for the next project.
I wonder if anybody's ever actually looked at the relationship between, in any game, the normal move speed and the sprint speed, as far as if you just didn't have the ability to sprint, would anybody really notice? Or is there a movement speed at which the need to sprint stops mattering? Stops becoming a limiting factor, so you don't care if you can sprint? And what considerations go into figuring out how fast your player can move without the sprint, and why you pick that speed? I'm sure there's a lot of psychology in it. I just don't know what it is. And probably I'm overthinking it. You big baby, you be okay. I don't know how much value I'm going to place
Now
on
I can use a new blueprint.
a tablecloth selection. It just may not be that big a deal. Good gravy. Find it amazing I missed that one. That's a little embarrassing. It's so obvious to be here. And all the way down in the corner. You know, I wanted to go check the mountain out, but apparently I can't concentrate hard enough to get out in time. which doesn't really surprise anyone who knows me, but here we are. I had a van. Oh, there it is. Look for the house with the van under it. Okay. I just needed to double check and make sure I'm sure I'm losing my mind, but I should keep tabs on how bad it is. And we got to get up to... We are out of scrap metal. We won't be able to actually make the battery, but we can pretend we're ready for it. And we need more glass. Let's see if we have more rocks to break up into regular old minerals. Oh, we have some obsidian sitting here.
Okay, let's go.
Darn it, I keep wanting to use it. Sometimes it won't let my controller actually activate the map. But we do need to go... No, turn. I don't suppose there's a painting up here I missed. And for the record, yeah, this is pretty much what life is like. I just sort of bounce between random ideas most of my day. Ooh, some scrap metal.
Perfect for the next project.
Yeah, especially since I'm still trying to build computer electronics and stuff. Now, what's interesting, of course, is that there keeps being more scrap metal around here, despite the fact there's nobody contributing to it. No new metal being brought into the area, and I keep taking a bunch out. But this is game and not analyze the real world. Move! Bounce, bounce. I forgot to take everything out of my pockets. In 8 or 10 feet, when I remember to get out of the van for something else, I'll have to put everything into storage. And of course, it's already getting dark. I wonder if there was a painting up there. Yeah. Nope, that's a window. We shall not confuse a window with a painting. Because that won't help us.
Some more supplies for crafting.
Yep, because we need a bunch of more glass. Then I got out of the van and forgot to put my stuff back in the storage. Why didn't you tell me that? I was counting on you. You probably did. Because everybody's better at remembering that than I am.
I'll put this in storage.
And now we go to sleep. Pardon me.
A fresh new day.
Hopefully, that'll give us a good amount of glass. Can't believe I got locked in the van again. I don't know why I'm growing so many mushrooms. It's not like I need them.
Ready to roll.
I mean, the good news with the mushrooms is apparently you grow more than one at a time, which seems to not be the case with the pak choi. Ah, steer. Is this the one I want? Yes, okay.
That could come in handy.
Yes. It could. We'll never know if it will. Nope. Go back, get the van. You're going to want it. Did we get that? Oh. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Squirrel. I should stop acting like a squirrel. But then how would I know how to act? It's like taking away caffeine and soda. You could, but why would I? How would I act after that? No, no, no.
Looks like I can download a blueprint at this signal tower.
I think you can. I'm biased. We also get some beeswax and 3 honey. Oh, and we watered the bonsai. And we have 2 dog treats.
Wow, look at all those plants.
Where, Brodus? I don't think I've actually even looked. Keep searching after picking up a material. Okay. I'm just going to let him randomly look for shit, if that's how it can do it.
Ha! A load off my back.
What do you think our chances are of getting out of the area before something else pops up? Hope springs eternal. A friend of mine used to have a dachshund named Schultz. I know, it's cliche, but he was awesome. The friend and the dachshund. And every time one of us had something tasty to eat, my friend would say that hope springs eternal in the heart of a wiener dog. Because the dog would just stand looking at you as if, well, you're just going to do the right thing and give me some of that. Often, he was right. I don't remember the author's name, but I remember reading a paragraph written regarding the temperament of the dachshund. And the author was noting that, every time he hears or reads somebody soliloquying on training of a dachshund, he just laughs and he thinks of his dear departed friend who wouldn't do something at command even if you wanted to do it beforehand. And that reminds me of Schultz. I don't know that he couldn't be trained, but he damn sure didn't want to be. So he became contrarian to the concept. Almost at an obligatory level. I didn't even see what that said. Darn it. And we've got to avoid the... I haven't needed a lot of Durafiber lately. Which is only mentioned because that's how I'm making it so I don't need to stop and pick it up. Do I want this road? Nope. Tough hill. Goodness. I love how the sound of this van is sort of jet engine-y. But, having been a pedestrian near electric vehicles, I haven't noticed them ever making this much noise. But I suppose an entire game of nothing but tires on gravel would not be very fun. Or at least not... No one would believe it, even if it is the real sound. Not stopping for rubber. I really haven't needed any, though I have not made all the ducks. There's a charging area just over. You could see it from here, so I'm just going to drive there. Got everything out of that one. And it turns out I lied. I'm going to pull over here because I think up by those solar panels there was a bunch of scrap metal. Almost hit a bunny. Move, bunny. Perfect timing. As Ace Ventura once said, like a glove.
Gotta tidy this up. Time to drop off some stuff.
And get some sleep. Yeah, day 136. Sincerely did not anticipate this game running this long, which is awesome. And to all the people who have been recording this game and I haven't been watching, I was not watching it in order for none of this to be or for all of this to be a surprise. I was going to say none of this to be a surprise, but it's really so none of this was spoiled for me. So please don't be mad that I didn't watch. To all the people who are not watching this for the same reason, though you will not hear this, I understand. And it's okay. Nobody's mad. Hi, Bunny. Right? Yay, scrap metal.
This could be useful.
Take all that back to the van, boy. Please. And there he goes. No scrap metal up here. Huh. Actually fairly surprised by that.
That could come in handy.
And we keep redwood because I just don't know when I'm going to need it. And it's one of the few things in this game that respawns.
I should probably get something to eat.
Oh, we will, my friend. Let's see what we have to choose from. We're going to have some coffee. Mostly because it just has astoundingly huge amounts of hit points in it. Eesh. Eesh. And now we will actually get to use the charge station over here. Although we're only a quarter down, but it's still easier than waiting for the longer charges or putting wood in the power unit. In 1 minute. Now, what's it been waiting for? Goodness. We didn't use it. Who else would have? Well, we're a traveling people. We got
Time to hit the road.
things we got to do. And we'll get the Learjet microbus going here. Oh man, I'm sad the drums went away. I suppose it was a symbol, but whatever. Unfortunately, pardon me, none of the power generation on the bus itself, except for the bioburner, or whatever it's called, actually will do its job while the bus is moving, and I don't have the campsite laid out. I want to check and see if there's some more scrap metal up here.
Perfect for the next project.
A little bit. We didn't have to stop to pick it up, but it helps. Well, what happened was the game crashed, and we had to go back to the closest autosave.
Ready to roll.
No idea what caused that. That's weird. So we're going to try and power back through that. Just one of the odder. I mean, I haven't had it crash before. That was quite odd. It just dumped me to desktop. What's even funnier is it crashed as I was hitting the horn to make a move, to make a bunny move. I don't know that it makes the bunnies move, but it makes me feel better about making the bunnies move. Because we should make the bunnies move. I don't want to run them over. Yes, I'm just off-roading it. As we pick up some metal.
I'll store this right here.
We really should. No! Brutus, get in the damn van. All right, now we're back on the road. Don't ask me. I don't know. It just needed to happen. Still need scrap metal. Yeah. Yeah, jumping's hard.
Perfect for the next project.
That is not a real dog treat. I tried. Need 20 beeswax. Where the hell am I going to get 20 beeswax? I need 2 more bolts. I thought I was on the oven. Apparently I was not. Because who doesn't want honeyed bread? I mean, honestly. And finally we get to sit down.
A fresh new day.
Oh, and it's raining, which means we're going to have water. Our mushrooms are getting water. Don't know how much more food we're going to need. I think we're doing okay. I got plenty of coffee, oddly enough. Pardon me, Brutus. Why don't I have anything in there? That was odd. 3 out of 4 power cells, and I'm going to need more power cells to actually make it anyway. Gurf.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah. Eventually, even my ADHD wears off. Yay, we made it. Finally. Sometimes you don't. Ooh.
Here we go.
I don't know if I would actually trust something like this in real life. Well, apparently I could have made all the minerals I ever wanted to at 282 rocks. And 114 raw coffee beans. Whoa, 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 whoa. Settle. Nope. And because I have no memory whatsoever, I don't remember what's down here. So this is the way we're going. Did everything slide? Oh, no. There it is. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we're turning around. That's what the map tells me. blossom wood.
Ha! A load off my back.
That's right. This one didn't have power because you have to somehow power it from somewhere else. And I don't think you can just go freebird off this cliff, so...
I think it needs to be powered on.
Well, I'm going to assume that there is some other path up there that we simply have not been blessed enough to find. And we will try not to back ourselves off this cliff. Whilst driving at a perilous speed down this path. Thought I just saw a cairn. And I opened my door into a tree. Well, we got this one. Are we taking bets as to whether or not I can get back in the van? Ha ha ha! Climb across.
Let's go.
Second group of kids who won't talk to us. Scoop up some pak choy because we can. And therefore should.
Just what I needed.
Sorry, had a moment. Bamboo splitter probably would be useful. Tea station. I have lots of food. Something tells me I'm going to want the bamboo station.
Wow, new things to build.
And with it now being nighttime, we're back up in the mountain. The technical issues that have conspired to make this day less fun than I wanted it to be, i.e., the game crashing apparently a day for my nose to decide that it must jog constantly. I'm going to call it an episode here. Wish everybody a great day. Hope you're enjoying whatever it is you're doing today. If you're at work, I'm sorry, but I hope you even enjoy that. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful time.